So, just a few minutes to go before the penultimate group here. And the top group will be going at around 8:35 British time. In that group will be Stefan Lindemann. And he was absolutely beside himself on Tuesday, but he hardly had time to, as you can see, he was at the draw before he had time to take his skates off. He had so many questions to answer from German interviewers. So how does he feel about being in the top group? I'm saying it's a great honor for him to be with Evgeny and Brian. It's the first time.
Es fing an, ja, spät in der Nacht eigentlich.
Saying the realization of what I've achieved came later in the evening, because directly after the short program I saw I was in third place. My feeling was, wow, what was going on? But later, when I was sitting with my parents having a little glass of champagne, it was then that I realized what I'd done. Before the competition, I never would have dreamt about a third place. For me, it was a question of time that I would get such a program together. All the jumps went well, my presentation was fine, and it was great to happen in Dortmund in front of a home crowd. Just fantastic. Well, last year, he didn't even take part in the World Championships in Washington because of the German Federation. But now he's a team leader.
Yeah, automatic.
But he was going to quit figure skating a few months ago because he wasn't showing any improvement. So, no, that's right, I was thinking about finishing my career. But then a few days later I thought, no, I don't want to stop. I'm going to fight and show the others that I am a good skater, that I am the best German skater. And that's his motivation.
Ja, jetzt bin ich, sage ich mal, mit in der Weltspitze und das ist Wahnsinn.
Well, for the free, he's going to be up against Evgeny Pushenko there, the double champion, aiming for a three-timer. And also Brian Joubert from France, the European Championship. They'll be the main contenders and the main favourites, but Stefan can aim upwards and see if he can possibly overtake them. The pressure's off. Yeah, I'll try and stay relaxed if I can for the long program, just as I did for the short. I'm confident I can do that because the position for me is pretty easy. I have nothing to lose, and so I can go for my next program focused and hopefully concentrated. One thing's for sure, these Worlds in Dortmund have him a pretty happy guy until now. Will it be like that in just a couple of hours' time? Certainly very popular. I know Chris is crossing his fingers and everything else that Lindemann can deliver. Let's go back to this morning and the training session for this final group, and they were out there really strutting their stuff. There's Pushenko trying to get a little bit of peace and quiet, and Joubert close to him outside the rink. And Joubert seemed to be following Pushenko wherever he went. Pushenko didn't do a full routine of his free program. Joubert did. Practiced at around 11:45 today. Pushenko mainly worked on his artistic. Joubert went right through his routine, just one problem on the quad there. But he soon rectified it. Pushenko leaving, having just really gone through the motions, confident that he's got it all together. And left Joubert out there for a little while longer, but in the end Joubert followed, pretty happy with what he'd done. So that was just around 8 hours ago, Now it's the real thing. The penultimate group coming up next. And we'll lead off with this amazing young Russian, Andrei Gryatsev.